First, we're going to start with vocabulary. And our first vocabulary word is fraction, which is a number expressed as some number of equal parts of a whole. As you can see, down here we have examples. As you can see in the 1/4, there is only one shaded part in the whole. And the same can be said for 1/3, because we only have one shaded part in the whole here as well. The same as 1/4, 2/8, and 1/2. Our second vocabulary word is numerator, which is the top number in a fraction, which shows how many equal parts are to be counted. For example, the 8 on top of 8/20 is the numerator, and the 5 is the numerator in 5/3, as well as the 1 and 1/2 and the 3 and 3/4. Our next vocabulary word is denominator, which is the bottom number in a fraction, which shows how many equal parts the whole is divided into. And as you can see down here, it's the 20 and 8/20, the 3 and 5/3, the 2 and 1/2, and the 4 and 3/4. Our next vocabulary word is equivalent fractions, which are two or more different fractions that represent the same quantity. If we look at our example down here, you can see that 2/6 is equal to 1/3 because 2/6 is split into 6 different parts, when 1/3 is only split into 3 different parts, but they're still equal. They have the same amount. And 1/2, 2/4, and 3/6 are the same because 1/2 is split into 2 equal parts, 2/4 is split into 4 equal parts, 1/3/6 is split into 6 equal parts. They're still equal, as you can see, they're just split into different parts, meaning 1/2 is only split into 2, so the pieces are bigger. 1/3/6 is split into 6 different pieces, so the pieces are smaller. So you need to shade in more pieces in order to make it equal to 1/2 and 2/4. Our last vocabulary word is equal parts, which are the parts of the same size, amount, or value. For example, if you look at the hexagon, it's split into 2 equal parts. If you look in the square, it's split into 4 equal parts. And if we look at the circle, it's split into 6 equal parts. Then if you look at the rectangle, it's split into 3 equal parts. And this shape is split into 2 equal parts. Our first example tells us to use the picture to model equivalent fractions and fill in the blanks. They want us to find what's equivalent to 4/6. So we're going to take the top that's split into 6 and count out 4 equal parts and shade them in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to look at the bottom one and fill in the same amount as the top one. So we are filling in 1, 2 equal parts out of 3. Therefore, 4/6 is equal to 2/3. This is because 4/6 is split into 6 smaller equal parts than 2/3, because 2/3 is only split into 3 equal parts. Our next example is example 2, which asks us to use the picture to model equivalent fractions and fill in the blanks. It wants us to find what is equal to 1/2. So we are going to find the whole that is split into 2 and shade in 1 equal part. Now we look at the bottom whole and shade in the same amount that is shaded in the top. So we're going to shade in 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts out of the whole. Therefore, 1/2 is equal to 4/8, and this is because 1/2 is only split into 2 equal parts, when 4/8 is split into 8 equal parts, so the parts are smaller. So 1/2 is equal to 4/8. Our next example is example 3. When the whole is the same, how many sixths does it take to equal 1/3? Draw a model to support your answer. First, we're going to take the whole that is split into 3 equal parts and shade in 1 part. Now, we're going to look at our next whole and shade in the same amount as the first whole. So we're going to shade in 1, 2 equal parts out of 6. Therefore, 1/3 is equal to 2/6. Our last example is example 4. When the whole is the same, why does it take 6 copies of 1/8 to equal 3 copies of 1/4? Draw a model to support your answer. First, we're going to look at the whole that's split into 8 equal parts, and we're going to shade in 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we're going to shade in 3 copies of 1/4. So 1, 2, 3. We need 6 copies of 1/8 to equal 3 copies of 1/4 because 8ths are smaller than 4ths, so you need more 8ths to equal the 4ths. 8ths are half of 4ths, so if you have 3/4, you double the 3 to get 6/8, which is shown over here.